Hello, Leo, and welcome to The Enlightened Path. I am Ayana Nicole. If this is your first time visiting The Enlightened Path, welcome. This is Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and since this is a love reading, and if you have Venus with Leo, that's what I was going to say. If you have Venus with Leo, these messages may resonate, okay? It is a general reading, guys. It cannot and will not resonate for everyone. You have cards that have fallen on the floor. I'm going to take a look at them before I put them back in. So it looks like we've got the 9 of Cups and the 8 of Wands, all right? 9 of Cups, 8 of Wands falling out. I am going to put them back in. And if they come back out, we'll know why. So, Leo, let's get started and let's see how you are loving and being loved throughout the month of February, particularly the first half of February. So this, that's up until Valentine's Day, right? It's a lot of romantic energy. Venus is in Pisces right now. I'm doing these videos in the month of January. So some of you may be feeling that very kind of romantic energy if you've got a lot of Pisces in your chart or you're dealing with a Pisces, all right? So Leo, let's get started. First card out, 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups. All right. The Star, some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. In your recent past, we've got the King of Swords. This is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. Crowning you, Leo, is the 10 of Wands. So in February, we could see you feeling as though you have a lot on your plate, or you're just thinking, I've got a lot of responsibilities, kind of feeling the weight of that. The Page of Pentacles is the energy coming towards you. So this is about building a foundation. There's Scorpio's energy with death, and this is in your place of self in your environment. We've got the Fool. Okay. The Hermit, which is Virgo's energy. I believe the Fool is Pisces. I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, someone leave a comment below. But I believe the Fool is Pisces. Y'all couldn't make it up. Page of Wands, final outcome. All right. So bottom of the deck, what do we have here? I believe that is the Knight of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Again, more Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy with the Knight of Swords, but this is fast moving energy, all right? This Knight of Swords is about information coming in very, very quickly. Also about communication coming in very, very quickly, all right? This feels like extra read all about it kind of news for you guys, all right? So I feel like February is definitely going to be you receiving some sort of information here, figuring out something. So let's clarify what we're seeing. With the 4 of Swords and the 4 of Cups at the center of this reading. Oh, something falls out. Where did it go? I can feel without knowing what this is. And I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Aries. My 2-year-old chewed up one of my cards. It's the Knight of Wands. All right. So this falls out. This card falls out. And this card is about action. But not only that, there's a lack of stability when this energy comes out. And it really does kind of speak to what I was getting ready to say about the center of this reading. With the 4 of Swords and the 4 of Cups here. One second, Leo. Some of you need to be healing, resting, taking a moment to yourself, trying to get your thoughts together. More than anything, healing. But I believe that a lot of you are on the move. And when I say on the move, a lot of you are doing some things here that others would say are quite reckless. Just all over the place. Whether if this is your flirtatious nature or if you are just being led by your passions. One more falls on the floor. Oh, it's actually two. There's the Hermit and the Four of Cups in reverse. Now remember, you've got the Four of Cups here crossing you. Four of Cups in reverse. They talking to me about y'all. Ooh. What you should be doing right now, Leo, is taking some time to yourself. Some of you should be going within and retracting yourselves from the scene, from the happenings. But some of you are afraid to do that. Some of you are afraid to go in and look at the parts that still need to be healed, or take a break and sit down and just be with yourself. So when I say just be with yourself, some Leos right now are afraid of being with themselves. I want you to see this in your hopes and fears. There's that same Hermit energy. It's the same energy that just fell out right here with this Four of Cups in reverse. You see that? But look at this one. Being with himself is terrifying. To go within is terrifying. But if you look at this same card, this person knows to go within is not about missing an opportunity. So you are, oh God. The opportunity is to go within yourself. The distraction is everything outside of yourself. Some of y'all are supposed to be going within, but the thought of going within and being with yourself is terrifying you. To know that there are pieces and parts that still need to be healed, pieces and parts that still need your attention. You rather lead with your passions, and your passions are taking you all over the place. It's creating this very busybody kind of energy. Let's remember what the Knight of Wands is, okay? Knight of Wands energy, reckless. This is the knight that will run down the pedestrian inside the crosswalk, because this one isn't thinking. They're just all action, all passion, all go. They aren't thinking. The Hermit is about going within, finding the answers within yourself, searching yourself for the solutions, finding the pieces that need to be healed, locating them, and actually figuring out the new perspectives that will aid you in healing those pieces. But for someone, it is like you don't want to do that. So you just go, 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 go. What's at the bottom? The foundation, the star. What is the star? This is about healing. This is about balance. Once you can heal and once you can balance, then you can find fulfillment. Then you get your heart's desire. Then you get your wishes coming true. I'm going to clarify this star, because there is a Leo that is looking at me going, that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. I don't need to heal nothing. I don't need to heal nothing. Well, I'm going to tell you what they say to me, because when I come on here, it ain't just me. It's me and my tribe. And I'm going to tell you something. My tribe ain't got nobody, so we ain't never wrong. Okay? We're not dealing with all of this other stuff that kind of that contrast that comes with this world that murks up the message. We're not dealing with all of that. So the hell did I tell you? King of Pentacles. And what is he? In reverse. You know why he's in reverse? Because he's not grounded. You know why this knight is crazy running over the pedestrian? Because he ain't grounded. Some of y'all ain't gonna like the rest of this message. You should probably click off now. For those of you that are tough enough to take this and to like really, really understand it, or to cross watch it, that's like, I know exactly what you're saying because I'm watching my Leo do that. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. King of Swords in reverse. Stepping up. When it's King of Swords, I'm sorry, the King of Swords is in the upright actually. So this is even better. Stepping up. Being very communicative. Some of you could be dealing with someone that possesses this energy. You know, the King of Swords is this, wait a minute, let me look at that because it fell. It fell. Let me look at it. Hangman. Ooh, and it's in the upright. I'm going to put that to the side. The Hangman is about being stuck. But I feel like some of you, this authority figure that comes with the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, yeah, Five of Pentacles. You could be definitely being very vocal and very honest with yourself about these disappointments of the past, whether they are emotional or financial. This is you being very clear with yourself in the past that these things occurred. Five of Pentacles is exactly what it looks like. She's alone in the cold, shut out. I feel like some of you have really Leo, I feel like 2019 was a journey in which a lot of you didn't want to face what was happening. But towards the end, you started to understand what was happening and started to overcome. Meaning, no longer allowing yourselves to be stuck in this energy. Stuck. You got down out of this tree and you stopped hanging around in the pain. But what we're talking about here is not you moving out of the pain, but you actually healing those places that were hurt. See, it's one thing to recognize that we've been in some toxic shit and to free ourselves of that toxic shit. It's another thing to realize this toxic shit injured me in some way. It left holes in me in some way. It drained me in some way. And guess what? Those parts need my attention. That's a totally different thing. You can move out of the toxicity. That's like someone putting their hand on the stove and realizing that you're getting burnt. You take your hand off, but when do you address the injury of the burn? When do you address the actual burn? You see what I'm saying to you? This is about needing to address the actual burn. Some of y'all don't want to address the actual burn. You better wrap that thing up and just go on about your day. Meaning I'm going to ignore it. It won't fester. I'm just going to wrap it real tight. What you need to know is the burn that's not addressed, it starts to scab over. If it's not addressed, it can become infected. That toxic, that poison that happens with the infection will do what? It will spread. If you don't check it, some of y'all need to be checking that burn. You need to be going back and addressing it. Asking yourself, why did I put my hand on the stove in the first fucking place? Because some of y'all haven't even figured out why did I allow that to happen? Which means, guess what? While you're running around, while you're bouncing around here and there and running over pedestrians in a crosswalk, you are more than likely going to run into another situation where you get burnt because you don't even know why you put yourself in a situation of getting burnt before. You just know I took myself out of, I got out of the fire. But you didn't even ask yourself, why did I put myself in the fire? And that's where it gets dangerous. Because you'll get burnt again. You'll get burnt again. There's a reason why it is so important when we come out of toxic relationships, when we have been in situations where we've allowed others to take from us, to hurt us, to scar us. It is a reason why we need time to ourselves. We need this. It's so that we don't do it again. We first got to get to the root of why we did it in the first place, why we accepted it in the first place. Some of you guys have a lot on your plate and you're going to be feeling that in February. Chariot, some of you guys could definitely be traveling or moving with the Chariot. This is Cancer's energy. If you got a Cancer that you're dealing with, you could find that it's quite burdensome. Others of you are trying to move forward in a direction, in a path that you've chosen. But moving forward in this path is actually just requiring more than you thought that it would. Page of Pentacles, this is about laying down a foundation. The star comes up in reverse. We already talked about this healing. So you're wanting to lay this foundation down. Four Swords, there it is. Again, it's in reverse. So let me, y'all, for whoever this is for, if you don't take some time to heal, sis, if you don't take some time to heal, brother, you will end up in the same cycle. Because I am looking at two cards that pop out over this foundation that you are trying to create. And I'm telling you that both of these say not healed. They both tell you that you're not healed. Swords is in reverse. Star in reverse. They're both telling you the same thing. You are laying a foundation that is going to take you in the cycle that hurt you in the first place, that you just crawled out 3, 6, 9 months ago. You are moving in the same damn direction. I gotta finish y'all reading, because if I don't finish y'all reading, some of y'all gonna unsubscribe to my channel. Some of y'all gonna unsubscribe to my channel. So I see you. Death. Death is about transformation. But look what happens. The 9 of Wands. So your way of transforming is to guard yourself. That's the route that some of you are taking right now. It's like, no, I don't need to look at why. Ace of Cups, you've got someone here. I think this is a Pisces in your environment, or you're starting some new journey in which you've got this big cup of love that's all of a sudden here. 2 of Cups, some of you are trying to rack your brain as whether or not this is your soulmate. I'm gonna tell you, it's not. It may feel like it is. 9 of Pentacles. But this person is very, very independent. And that is something that you could be a little bit afraid of. See, this person, whoever this Leo is that is resonating with this, you're dealing with somebody that don't need you. But that's a good thing, because nobody should ever need you in a relationship. But for you, Leo, I feel like this may shake you a little bit. At the end, you're getting the Page of Wands, and the 3 of Wands is in reverse. So this is about not moving forward. There could be some messages about this. I'm going to take one more. This could be that news that's coming in. Someone is not completing a cycle, okay? So someone is staying stuck in what they are, not ready to close out a chapter. Therefore, there's no forward movement here. And this could definitely be this person where you develop this love with this Ace of Cups, and you're wanting to take this risk, and it seems like they could be wanting to take a risk with you as well. But what I'm seeing in the final end, 3 of Wands in reverse, World card in reverse, this is about not closing out a chapter and not making action to move forward, all right? So, Leo, if these messages resonate with you, leave me some comments below. I know this is not going to be for everyone. For those of you where it doesn't resonate, more than anything, I suggest you check your moon, your rising, or your Venus, all right? Because this wasn't a message for everyone. I know a lot of you have done your work. And for those of you that have done your work, meaning you took your hand off the stove and you are addressing the injury of the burn, I salute you. I salute you, because you're getting it. But for those of you that have not, and you've just taken your hand off the stove, I want to caution you, because I don't want you to go back into another cycle, not recognizing that it's another cycle because you didn't get to the root of the first cycle. And that's all I'm saying. For those of you that would like a personal reading with me, everything you need to know is in the description box. Check out the website at www.enlightenedpathtarot.com. And Leo, with all the love that I have, remember, I got 2 babies that are Leos. I got nothing but love for you. I love you, and I will see you very soon.